DR fam, hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week. Let's do a quick recap of what happened today. Today was a scalping day for me, and I'm gonna tell you guys. I mean, it's been a little choppy lately. So, head on a swivel, as we say. All right. So, real quick, we'll make this one fast, but we'll look at. I wanted to look at. We talked about a couple of days ago on I think the last video, the one before that, what my expectations were that we would actually come back down to this fair value gap and move back up. And so we really haven't done that yet, right? We've had another day of that kind of movement. So, but again, I'm still expecting us to come back down and then make that move, right? Because there's nothing up here. This is all blue sky. And so when there's nothing there, then, I don't know how the market makers do it, but there's a way for us to, kind of continue to follow the rules, so to speak. All right. So still looking for that. Like I think I said, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or the next day or next week or whenever it is, but, uh, I almost have like almost like a mental kind of alert here. So when I see that happen on ES or NQ, I'll probably be jumping in the other way. I will say this: I'm actually, yes, I noticed the Asian session, and that's a little harder to trade. But I actually am in I'm set up for a NQ trade, so you'll see that when I get down to the 5 minutes. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. Again, it's actually probably good because I just want you to see I follow my own rules. All right, so let's get down to the 5 minute really quick and see what we got going on. All right, and let's see what happened today. Let's drop this one down. All right. So we're actually going the opposite way. So, all right. So here's what's going on. Let's focus on this one real quick. I know it's not our recap, but let's just focus on a little bit of a live session, right? And so, what am I looking at now, right? We had price. We had price come down. We confirmed low on this candle, went down a little bit more, then we actually came back up. All right, so when this was moving up, my initial order was here. And then once we went above IDR, I'm at my current order line right now, right? So that's where my sell stop is. Yes, I'm doing 2 contracts. Yes, it's, uh, don't, don't, uh, don't try to stay home unless you're really comfortable in losing those, having that kind of loss or gain. Now, what I'm waiting for next, right? What's the next rung on our ladder? This 0.5 fib right here. So if we get above that 0.5 fib, for any significant amount, I will actually move my order up to the 0.5 fib for price to come back down. Also, the confluence there is we're actually getting ready to head up. We're actually in a bearish fair value gap, which is also another confluence for price to come that way. All right, so it just did it, and I just missed it. So let it play out. I'll see what happens here in a second. We got 4 minutes left on this candle, so we got a little bit of time. All right, now what I can do is if I really want to be sneaky about this, is I would actually come in here and I can place an order. Hopefully I get it before, let's say 17,614. So let's make this 17. You guys seen all the secret sauce now, right? And let's make that, we want to do, what do we say, 20, no, so 30 points. Make this 30 points. All right, I think I might have almost missed it. Let's see what happens. I think I might have missed it. Try it again. Okay, so anyway, we're going to let that one play out. We are in a trade, so we will let that one play out and see what happens. Okay, my expectation is that we come down. Again, we went up above the 0.5 fib in the bearish fair value gap. So again, I could have tried to get in up here, but I was already a little past that. So gave a couple points away, and we'll see where it comes down to. Okay. All right. Anyway, while that's playing itself out. Now, one thing I did learn today on NQ is I cannot do what I call set and forget trades like I do on ES, because NQ moves too fast. And I got wicked out of a trade while I was on a phone call. And so, that was not fun. I did make it back, of course, and after, later on, but it was just like, man, I could have been up I think I had like a 450 stop loss on that one as well, and so that was a little more than I wanted. So anyway, all right. So let's look at today really quick. While that's playing itself out, and today we confirmed high on NQ. All right, confirmed high, came back down. All right, orders here, and boom, there's the move. Okay, pretty simple. That's what we do, right? Make it simple. And like I said, the first move is normally kind of the best move that's been happening lately. So I don't want to, belabor the point. You could have gotten in some other potential trades down here, and then, like I said, then it got a little fuzzy here because it went all the way down. It didn't fall all the way down. It didn't close below the DR, so it was still a true DR day. And back up here, but I want price to go this way, right? So there was a potential for a bit of a retirement setup here. All right, potential for a bit of retirement setup right there, and so just see how that would have played itself out. All right, we're doing pretty good over here, guys. All right. Now, sometimes what I might do, like if I'm in a scalping mode, let me see what price is actually doing. So you guys are getting more than you bargained for tonight. Let's see what price is doing here. All right, so here's the thing. I got a fair value gap here, and I got another one here, but that's below where I just did a 1-to-1 trade on this one. I might get myself out of it here if it comes down a little bit more and it starts to get down here. We'll see. Let's see. You guys don't hang out with me for a minute. I did have a 8-second scalp today, which was, I think, my record. All right, so I literally got in, got 3 points, and got out. Right, so again, I was just saw something, jumped in, and jumped out of it. All right, well, while that's happening, I'm gonna let that play itself out a little bit. Let's go and see where. Let's look at ES on this side. Now ES today was kind of similar. Didn't have as much of a deep as a move as the NQ, which again, if you're just learning this, that's a great way to actually trade it because you're not as much risk of of getting stopped out on a wick move, right? Much more controlled, as I always say. All right, so confirm high here, retrace, one move there, another retrace, another move there, down again, another retrace here, another move there. I mean, following the rules. That's all you got to do. I know hindsight makes it easy, but you have to trust this process. You got to trust that, price is going to do what it's supposed to do based off of your move, right? So that's the thing I'll say, I'm always kind of cognizant of is like, all right, I got to make sure, especially on ES, because you can just drop your 5-point stop loss there and just see where it takes you, right? I mean, it is what it is. So, all right, guys, so that's it. Let's see, looks like I'm losing something on this NQ over here, but I'm not too worried about that. All right, so back into the negative. Again, I'm letting it play out, see what happens. Even if it gets back up here into this fair value gap, I still have confidence that it'll move itself back down. So 4 minutes left on that trade. Oh yeah, got plenty of time. All right, so anyway, so decent day, again, still kind of choppy today. It wasn't just a clean, like Friday was just a phenomenal clean move day. But again, plenty of opportunities here. If you're on ES, 5 points is I mean, you should be able to do that with your eyes closed now, just following the rules, especially at the beginning, the first move of the day. Those are ones that I just think are just, easy peasy, right? But sometimes you got to scalp it and say, okay, let me take 3 points, just wherever you're comfortable. Just don't, just keep in mind that you just don't you want to follow your rules and stick to the plan. All right, that's it. All right, so anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna let this one play out. Maybe I'll give you an update tomorrow where we ended up. Like I said, I may take it off here in a minute just to, start tomorrow with some profit, because now we are on Thursday's trading day, right? So if you're doing a eval account, which Apex does have 1 day eval passing right now with 80% off. But even if you're in your PA account, your funded account, like this is actually one of my funded accounts, so you got to trade 10 days to take profit out. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just into that, that next day. All right. So anyway, guys, hope this was helpful. Again, got to see a little bit of a live trade, and Yeah. I'm happy with kind of where price is doing right now. Kind of what I expected. So, you know, at least I'll get a couple. I'll get 100 something bucks out of this. Now this is two contracts, so you got to remember, you got to do the math, right? So I'm doubled up what I would normally be on the NQ. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Love on your loved ones. You never know when you won't be able to do it again. So take advantage of each and every opportunity. Pray for your friends. I have a friend of mine that's a good frat brother of mine that's in the hospital with going through some physical things, and just want to stay a prayer for him and everybody else that's going through their own personal things right now. All right. God bless, and we'll talk to you later.